our students. I'm your host, Emma Beverly.
And I'm Sophia Williard. And you're watching the Independent Media Broadcast.
A lot of things have happened since last week.
To expand, Eric has been seen leaving chemicals out in the lab that are dangerous. If I were to say my top policy was environment, I wouldn't be leaving those out.
Would you like to comment on Eric leaving dangerous chemicals out in the lab?
Well, it is always an issue to make sure safety is first in the laboratory. And so what I try to stress is that we should never leave chemicals out in the lab. There was an incident where Eric did leave something out there. He did, his reasoning was he instructed somebody else to clean up his mess, and that needed to be addressed.
He has been accused of giving insufficient evidence to the media in a deal he made. If I were him, I would not be messing with the only people that can help me. Bilal is unable to conduct any further advertising or town halls due to being in debt.
During an attack ad from candidate Eric, it was revealed that Evan has a secret probation officer. What other secrets could a candidate hide? An anonymous source also told us that Evan uses ChatGPT for his policies. Caden's platform is falling apart as we speak. He just recently fired his vice president, Gray Ward. One of our own finance teachers has been asked questions about Caden and his policies.
As far as Caden, personally, I do not know his day-to-day activities. However, I do think that he showed his true colors when he was dealing with speculation as far as what Gray was doing with his candidacy, and the way he went about attempting to resolve that by terminating Gray. I felt that that was something that was inappropriate and not really excusable. As far as his policies, he's talking about cutting a small portion of the federal budget, which the military is only 13% of our budget, and to take from there to have all these other programs and to get rid of tariffs, to remove all of the portions of our revenue and try to have continuing programs is just not possible without having inflation and creating additional debt.
We asked some voters to share their thoughts on these situations.
How would you feel if you had a president that didn't know the difference between the Gettysburg Address and the I Have a Dream speech?
I feel like our president should know our country's own history, and I feel like that's very negligent and not good.
How would you feel if we had a president that didn't do his own work?
Well, I think it's important to have people around you who are intelligent and on your level who can assist you. I think obviously you should be doing things yourself, but I think that it's also important to have people around you who can help you if you're a president.
How would you feel if your president broke easily under pressure?
Well, a president should be able to stay calm through a lot of pressure. So if someone breaks easily under pressure, that's just not a candidate for me.
How would you feel if we had a president that isn't financially responsible?
If we had a president that wasn't financially responsible, I'd be scared that we would have reckless spending internally and externally to other countries, giving careless amounts of money to other countries, and spending money on programs that aren't necessary inside the country.
That's all we have for you today.